Let's take a look at the beautiful game once again, and let's link up with Mike Okinyi, who's right now live in Hull City in the United Kingdom, where the Kenyan Premier League All-Stars in just a few years' time will be facing off against Hull City, a select side from Hull City. Mike Okinyi, what's the mood there? It's a few hours to the kickoff. How the players, it's been about 4 days of traveling, training, and a lot of activity for the team. How is the mood like a few hours to kick off?
Thank you very much, Banando from Nairobi. As I speak to you, the players are in a meeting with the coach, Stanley Okumbi. He's just about to unveil the lineup for the day. He was still undecided on a couple of number of players who are supposed to play today. But I think he's made up his mind now, and he's just about to read the lineup to the players at the moment. They are holed up in a meeting right behind me in the hall at the hotel, the Hallmark Hotel in Hull, and that is where the meeting is taking place. Well, it has been an interesting week whereby the players have gone through a lot of things that they take for granted. They never go through such things in their clubs, and this is where club licensing will help out, because once we run our clubs professionally the same way it has been modeled here in the UK, then they'll be used to this kind of arrangement. For example, last night it was normally they're used to, when the lineup is given or when players are in camp, they are given their jerseys on the day of the game. Things change here. They are given, everyone is called up to the stage, you're given your jersey and you're told, go defend your country, defend your team. This is what you've come to do. It's all about work. That is kind of things that they do. I mean, when they went to the KCOM Stadium, it's a 25,000-seater stadium, but believe you me, dog, it's one of the best stadiums you can ever see. State-of-the-art changing rooms, the pitches, the turf is all good. I mean, the things they've gone through here are things that when they take back to their clubs and back to Kenya will make them work much, much harder for their teams, dog.
Absolutely. Of course, Mike Okinyi, another interesting facet as regards to that trip is the fact that they're adopting a new football culture. And after tonight's game, Mike Okinyi, what does the future hold as far as partnerships between Hull City and Kenyan football?
I think Kenyan football will move a step forward after today, because if you look at the lineup that is there, the players that are here, they're only 18 years. Safari. We've got a 16-year-old and the oldest player is 31. We actually have two 31-year-olds, two 29-year-olds. That makes only 4 players above that. The rest are 25 and below. Which means in 4 years' time, when we get to 2020, when you're playing the qualifiers, the oldest players who are 25 will be, let's say, 27, 28. That's the right age to play at the World Cup. The 16-year-olds, the 20-year-olds will be at 20, 21, 22 years old. That is the right age for the Olympics, and these are the guys that will play in either 2020 Olympics or 2024 Olympics if we don't make the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. So a lot of positives to be taken. One of the things that the selectors were looking at from her is that the age factor. How old are you and how best do you play your football? That is why above 25 there are only 4 players. And that is Captain Alan Wanga, James Ituma, we've got Moses Odhiambo, as well as goalkeeper Patrick Matasi. Those are the only above 25s that we have. The rest of the players are 25 and below. And that is where we start building the road to 2020 in Qatar. Because once they're cultured and they get to play at this level, then they know what is expected of them. Even when they go to the qualifiers in the most hostile of situations, they know how to handle the crowd, they know how to carry themselves out from stuff like that.
Thank you very much. Of course, that is Mike Okinyi in Hull City, just giving us a recap as far as the team's outing in the United Kingdom. Remember, the Kenyan Premier League All-Stars will be facing off against Hull City.